Some inmates at Winchester Prison are being let out from their cells for just 45 minutes a day, according to a report by the prison's watchdog. Her Majesty's Inspectorate of Prisons says Winchester must improve safety and overcrowding. It follows a number of suicides at the prison and a sharp rise in self-harm among inmates. Well, our Home Affairs Correspondent Emma Vardy joins me now. Emma, what's going wrong?
Well, this isn't the first time that HMP Winchester has been criticised, and this latest report does make some pretty grim reading. Now, it says that for a significant minority of prisoners, time out of their cells can be as little as 45 minutes a day. It says many cells are overcrowded. There are broken windows, broken furniture and inadequately screened toilets. It also pointed out that nearly half of prisoners said they were unable to have a shower each day and said there were no laundry facilities available on several wings, with some prisoners washing clothes in their cells. Now, this report also noted that there was a shortage of televisions, explaining that there were little incentives for good behaviour. Now, listening to that, some may say, well, life in prison, it's not supposed to be a bed of roses, but people who work with offenders will tell you that poor living conditions do nothing to help rehabilitation, nothing to help prisoners' self-improvement. So it creates more problems in the long run and makes the prison a difficult place to manage.
So what's being done about it?
Well, the prison has told us that it is receiving additional government funding for extra staffing. It's hoped this will help improve safety and improve the prison regime. The report does acknowledge Winchester has made some improvements, but that there is more to do. Now, of course, problems over staffing in prisons is being felt more widely than Winchester. Prisons have been said to be in crisis, with prison officers staging walkouts, and the Prison Officers Association is due to meet with the Justice Secretary in the next 48 hours.
Emma, thank you very much.
Some inmates at Winchester Prison are spending just 45 minutes a day out of their cells, according to a report by the prison's watchdog. It says Winchester must improve safety and overcrowding. It follows a number of suicides at the prison and a sharp rise in self-harm amongst inmates. Our Home Affairs correspondent Emma Vardy is at Winchester Prison for us tonight. I should say, Emma, what is going wrong?
Well, this isn't the first time this prison has been criticised. There's around 560 inmates housed here, and the latest report does paint a pretty grim picture. It says that because of staffing levels for a sizable minority of prisoners, time out of their cells can be as little as 45 minutes a day. It says cells are overcrowded with broken windows and furniture. Nearly half of prisoners said they were unable to have a shower each day. There were no laundry facilities on some wings, with some prisoners washing clothes in their cells. It also noted that there's a shortage of televisions, saying that there were little incentives for good behaviour. You might say, well, time on the inside isn't supposed to be easy, but people that work with offenders say poor living conditions does nothing for prisoners' rehabilitation. It can lead to more problems in the long term and make a prison like this very difficult to run.
We've been hearing about problems in prisons around the country as well this week, Emma. What's being done at Winchester?
Well, that's right. HMP Winchester says it's going to be receiving additional funding in future for extra staff. That should help improve the regime. But actually, what is happening is that cuts to the prison service under austerity are now being reversed by the government after warnings that our prisons are in crisis. Now, footage that was passed to the BBC this week showed what happened at Bedford Jail when staff lost control. And prison officers this week have staged a walkout in a plea to the government for help. Now, here at HMP Winchester, it has been acknowledged improvements and progress has been made, but Tony, there's still lots more to do.
All right, Emma. Thanks very much, Emma Vardy at Winchester Prison.